All right, number 9, yesterday we took, oh, you know what? Here, let me flip to my computer, Dan.
Okay.
Can you flip to my computer?
Yeah. All right.
Oh, I have time for that.
Okay.
Okay. Shoot. I heard different, there's so many bear stories I didn't know that I was not ready for.
Not this one.
Not this bear story. Okay, yesterday we took a New York Times quiz. Could you avoid a bear attack?
Oh, yeah.
We will finish that today when we get
Good.
to number 1, so
Okay.
stay tuned for that. The term bear bells came up.
Sure.
Bear bells are designed to let bears or other wild animals like, cougars know you're coming. You don't want to startle them. That would lead to a, standoff, a possible attack. So people carry these bells as protection and comfort. Some claim they work, but according to a recent geological study, some bears treat the bells like background noise or birds and ignore them altogether. It's not a good idea.
And then you have to listen to the whole time you're walking.
Yes.
Right.
That's
So
a
they
nightmare.
say.
Maybe you also don't want to tip off a bear that you're, maybe you just want to sneak by a bear.
What did they say? We took the quiz yesterday. I still don't know what it said. Did it say we should make noise or we should run away?
It depends on the type of bear.
Oh.
Black bear is one, and then brown bear is the other.
Yeah.
You got to just know which one it is, and then you have to remember what it is. So it's still about a 75%.
In that
chance
moment,
you'll
are
get
you
it
going to
wrong.
be
No, you'll get
cool
eaten
thinking
alive.
that you're done?
Number 8, if you like ketchup, and who doesn't, you'll need one of these doodads. Heinz ketchup roller. Promises to leave no drop behind. So you open your packet, you stick in the sealed end into the wide slot, you pull it through like a steamroller for condiments. And this way you'll be able to savor every single bit of ketchupy goodness.
Finally.
And
Well,
it works
that-
for every packet. Doesn't have to be ketchup. You can do honey or mustard.
Wow.
Get all that little, every little
That
inch
seems
of it.
convenient.
Yeah.
I
All
have to
around.
say, though, the restaurants that have gone to the dipping
I like
packet of
those.
ketchup is so much better than the rip and tear. Why aren't they all doing that, Paul? I know you don't like to talk about fast food, guys, but it's a game
I don't know
changer.
what his feeling
I
is.
love fast food.
What's your favorite fast food?
Right now, I love that Chick-fil-A place.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They have a good
Lord.
sandwich.
Chick-fil-A's
Yeah.
But they have the dipping ketchup.
They do.
It's like
that's why they're so good.
the rip and
It's the dipping
tear
ketchup.
is got to go.
Really, it's that hard, huh?
It's a pain.
You should run for office.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If there was a politician that had a platform with something like that that could benefit everybody,
you're right.
I'd vote for him in a heartbeat
Right.
or her in a heartbeat.
Right, and it wouldn't just be the senior citizen vote that you would get with that. You'd get the young kids, the kids under 3 or 4, yeah.
It seems at least like something that would be brought up before the city council.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
maybe that's my,
I'll give you my alderman's number.
Okay.
Yeah,
They
they'll
can
put
bring
that
it
in the
up.
budget.
Okay.
What number are we on?
2,
7.
8? I don't know.
Number's 11.
Seven.
You want to see a ladybug take off in slow motion?
Yeah, I
Of
was
course
thinking
you do.
about this.
Oh, my.
Here it is
What's
right
going
here.
on?
What?
What are those
There's
extra
wings under the. I thought the
That's
top part was the
disgusting
wing.
almost.
Wow. Nature.
I didn't know there was a subset of wings.
Yeah, I thought those were the wings, the colorful
Wow.
part
Those ladybugs will always surprise you.
there. They turn up everywhere, don't they? Middle of winter, one crawling on your window.
Well, they look friendly from a distance, but now that you see it, kind of all that's going on there, you're like,
Oh, God. Ugh.
all right.
Huh. That's fun.
Yeah, that was fun. All right, time for number 6. People are always asking me for tips about how to post on social media.
Are they?
Yeah, oh my gosh. And one of my biggest tips is usually about doing the right pose. I want you to take a look here, all right?
Okay.
Don't just sit there. You need to create angles, right? So look at the angles. The one on the left, no. But the one on the right, look at the long arms there. See what she's doing? And now look at this one. You can sit like the one on the left, where that's how everybody sits, but there's no angles. Look at the one on the right. She looks relaxed and happy. Look at this. No angles on the left, and look at the knee out front, and then bent down. Try to put as many triangles into your pictures as is possible. It's going to be more flattering that
gotta
way.
tilt
Do you have
that
any
head
favorite
too.
poses, Paul? Anyone in particular that sticks out to you?
You know the one, I like this one. I don't think you
Which
get
one?
the
Let's
full
see if we could get a look
shot.
at you, Paul.
Yeah, I'd like
You gotta tilt your head more. Tilt your head, angle your. Yeah. Tilt it. Yeah.
That's a good
These girls are always tilting their heads. They're always
the more
Now, do
you can
one
go,
where
the
you
better.
look off, where you're not looking at the
yeah,
camera,
yeah.
but you're looking past the camera. There you go. That's the one right there.
Yeah. So, just some tips. And again, triangles, try to get as many in there as you can.
You know what? I'm a big fan. You, for years, have just been doing this one.
Yeah,
And that's a good.
that's a good one also. But the older you get, you kind of feel like you need to do some of these and stuff like that.
God,
You're
can we
welcome.
please can someone please screen grab those and just send them all to me, please,
All
so I
right.
can just put them in a
You and your
montage?
dirty mind.
All right. Number 5, the use of the term third world has evolved, and we've pretty much been using it wrong for quite a while. Third world is a term that came about during the Cold War of the 1950s. At that time, 2 groups of countries took sides. The first world was the U.S., Canada, Japan, and Western Europe.
All
The
right.
second world was communist countries like China, Cuba, and Vietnam.
Okay.
A French academic came up with the term third world to describe countries that weren't on either side.
Oh,
Originally,
interesting.
it did not mean that the countries were in poor or undeveloped, but along the way it came to be used whenever people talked about a country that they thought was mired in poverty. Well, these days most scholars think it's outdated and derogatory and shouldn't be used at
Yeah,
all.
shame on you.
It's like the expression first world problems. Don't you think that's run its course? I think that's overused.
I never really
That's a first world problem.
I've heard people say it, but I've never really said it myself.
And problems are problems. You can only live in the world that you're in,
Yeah.
whether it's
Yeah.
first, second,
Yeah.
or third.
Right.
That was
Don't
really
shame me
profound.
for it. Yeah. Listen, it's my problem.
Yeah.
Don't dismiss it, right? Even if it's a first world problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. God, you are wise.
On fire
Wise
today.
and beautiful.
I would like
It's the thing. There's not many guys in the business who bring this kind of
Yeah.
stuff every day, right? Like raw
But who also bring it from
sex
here.
appeal and bring this
Yeah.
thing right here, right?
And here.
And then boom. It's a
I would
triple
like
threat.
you to do a pose whenever you make a good point. Maybe you could do one of those Instagram poses.
I don't think I can do all 3 at the same time. That's the problem. Usually one's firing and the other 2 are sitting back. But I'll work on it.
All right.
Number 4, we were searching the web for something entirely different, and we just happened to come across this dress.
Shut the front door. Look
I mean,
at that.
That's
it
beautiful.
stopped us in our tracks.
My
2
Lord.
words. Rob in.
My heavens.
This little blue number says Southside Queen meets Bridgerton.
Yes,
If she
it
ever
does.
marries Mr. X or
Yeah.
attends a ball,
Boy, that's a little
Is
bit
there
of a
a little
close
see-through
up
there?
there.
pick
Yeah.
for her.
Careful.
Yeah, it's
If you
It's
don't wear it, I
ruffled
will.
silk organza
Oh, organza. I love a good organza.
Yeah.
made by a designer that only Paul could pronounce.
Right, yeah.
Here's the thing, it's a little pricey, right? It's like 4,590
Am I,
bucks
bl-
at
am I,
Saks.
Worth
are my
it.
contacts falling out, or is that blurry?
We get some low quality resolution
oh, there
photos
we
on
go.
the air every once in a
Yeah,
while.
that one's a little better.
Where did you get that dress?
Yeah, look at that thing. It's amazing.
Looks lovely. I don't know if it's me, though. It's a little too
No,
whimsical
it was
for me.
you.
No.
That was you.
Look, I've
Whimsy
moved,
is your middle name.
I've
Are you
moved
kidding?
into fall. It is turtleneck
Right,
and,
yeah, right.
and sweater
Turtlenecks
season.
are when you thrive.
Right.
Yeah, so I don't know.
All right.
Number 3, for the single people out there looking to meet, how long can you stare at someone before you look creepy?
Ooh, that's good.
A study from University College London concludes it's about 3.3 seconds.
Oh, boy.
They
That's
tested this
short.
on 500 subjects. After that 3 seconds, the subject of the gaze started feeling uncomfortable. Scientists say if you plan on talking to someone, you should position yourself diagonally.
There we go again. See? Triangles.
Angles.
And, yeah,
Yeah.
angles.
Angles.
All of it there.
People respond more positively to just glances. In fact, we like them, but a straight-on stare,
Yeah.
most people, they're not crazy about that. And one last tip here, when you look at someone who you're trying to chat up, look at the bridge of his or her nose.
Yes.
Why would that
Very
be?
careful.
Why wouldn't you just look at their eyes? Oh, fine.
Yeah.
Oh.
Scientists.
You ever look somebody directly in the eyes for a long period
No.
of time? That gets very
It does
uncomfortable
get
too.
Uncomfortable, yeah. 3.5 seconds seems awfully short,
Seem-
though.
seems
you need
long.
to stretch that out. I'd go at least 5 or 6.
Yeah.
To really send the message, you know?
Yeah. Try that today. When you're out at the grocery store, just stop in the middle of an
Just
aisle
stop
and
and
look
look
at
at
somebody.
someone.
Give the old
Test
Yeah.
it out in the
5,
wild.
6 seconds. 3 seconds. I hardly
3
even notice you.
3 seems long. 3.5 seems
1,
long.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, number 2.
Yeah.
Look at these really old shoes. This really old shoe. Yeah, that's a shoe right there. It was found in the Dolomite mountain range in northern Italy. And if you're like me, you probably guessed it was a snowshoe from a cattle farmer in the 1800s.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
For about 10 years, that's what everyone thought. And it was found after a melting glacier. The map maker who found it just kept it in his office, but then an archaeologist he knows wanted to check it out, and they did some carbon dating and found it's actually nearly 6,000 years old.
Wow.
The amazing thing is, it's basically like snowshoes that people are still wearing today. Isn't that fun?
1,000 years, Jesus.
Oh, all right. Now
You got
we're
the web?
Okay, so yesterday we told you we started this New York Times. They recently had a quiz that says, could you survive a run-in with a bear?
Yeah.
What you know or don't know could determine how likely you are to survive an encounter with a bear. Okay, so we did questions 1 through 9. We're going to finish it off
All right.
here.
Sure.
All right. The bear stops grazing, stands on its hind legs, its nose in the air. It has clearly noticed you. It puffs itself up, begins moving toward you. The worst thing you can do,
Sing.
stand your ground, make yourself look big as possible, yell loudly, or run. The worst thing you can
Run
do.
is the
Worst thing is run.
All right.
Yeah, worse
You're
than, yeah,
right.
I'm going to say run.
Yeah.
Running
You
is
don't want to turn your back on a
Sing him
bear.
a song at that point.
That's
or Give him a
right.
little something. He wants some communication with you.
All
That's
right.
for the brown bear, though,
Don't
right?
run. Right. The black
There's a
bear's
tree
different.
nearby that
All
you
right.
know you could climb.
All right.
What's the minimal height you'd need to reach to make sure the
boy.
bear couldn't reach it?
Oh, gosh. That's
geez, they
60
can
60
climb.
feet.
60?
Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They can climb that high?
Yeah.
They've been known to pull people out of trees from as high as 50
Yeah,
feet.
that's why they
That's
get
it.
to 60.
Wowie. All
That's
right.
an easy
would
climb also
suck.
for
All right,
those
so look at
people.
this. The bear is coming towards you,
All right.
bounding toward you. You are not carrying pepper spray. What do?
Charge him.
Stand
No,
your ground, wave your arms, speak sternly but calmly, or all of the above?
All of the above.
Correct. Stand
Wow.
your ground?
Yeah. Got to show him who's boss.
You got to.
It says bears often make bluff or fake charges.
Right, sure they do.
They
Yeah.
might be.
You give him a bluff also every once in a while. Quick
All
charge.
right, now we know the bear's not bluffing. It's pounding its paws on the
boy.
ground, huffs, and continues to charge. What do? Fight back, play dead, or it depends on the bear?
Depends on the
back.
type of the bear.
You
I
gotta
think it
fight
depends
back.
on the
I'm going
black
to say
bears.
fight
You
on
fight
the
to
bear.
the death,
Depends
but the
on the
brown.
bear.
Yeah, here we go.
Oh,
See?
look it. Here's the saying.
Here you go.
If it's black, fight back.
That's
if it's
what-
brown, lie down.
That's the thing you got to
What?
remember. If it's black, fight back. If it's brown, lie
That's
down.
What if
something
it's
I've
somewhere
never
in the
known.
middle? I can't tell what color a
That's
bear
the
is in the middle
problem.
of
You
an
can't
attack.
tell if it's black or brown,
It says
especially at night.
most black bears, even mothers with cubs, would choose to run away from you. But a black bear that attacks is generally aiming to do harm.
Yeah,
Try to
boy.
intimidate the bear by shouting, raising your arms. If it's a brown bear, lie still, trying to make sounds. But I saw that Leo DiCaprio movie.
Oh, yeah, the
Okay.
Revenant.
The
And that was
that
a
didn't work
brown-
out for
no,
him at all.
it sure didn't.
No.
Sure didn't.
I want to know
All right,
who's
one more.
tested out all of these theories, too.
Brown bear, last one. Brown bears can be distinguished by their prominent shoulder humps, small rounded ears, a concave or disc-shaped facial
this is helpful.
Anyway, which shows a brown bear?
One on the left.
The one's the
Well,
left of
yeah.
brown bear. What?
That seems
The
simple.
one that's brown.
Wait, I can't
Let's see.
scroll
if it's
down.
brown, lie down.
Oh, boy.
If it's black,
Black,
fight
it's
back.
back.
Wait, it's
So we're going to
frozen.
fight back on
We
the
will
one on
not-
the right.
I see your little mouse moving.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
Wait, is that right?
Okay.
That-
One important note, the color of a bear's coat isn't always a true
Oh,
indication
no.
of what
Right.
kind of bear it is.
You have to ask him.
Some brown bears have near black coats.
Oh, jeez.
And black bears can range in color from black to brown.
All right,
You know
so now
what?
what's
This
next?
quiz
Hit
has
next.
done nothing
Hit
next.
to inform any of us on how to survive a bear.
next.
Oh my gosh. Well, we're going to wrap it up. You're going to
How are we
have to
gonna
go.
know?
I don't know.
We took people right to the left and we left them there.
We'll do more tomorrow.
We're going to do more tomorrow.
That's the night
got
at
it.
Just
nine.
be careful out there today.